Welcome, crypto traders and crypto investors. Another evening Bitcoin update for you guys. It is February 20th, 2018. I wanted to talk about what we might see here in the next few days. All right, guys. I know it's been a little bit since we've gone over one of these little sessions, but yeah, let's take a look and see what's going to happen here, guys. So as we can see, everyone, Bitcoin has had a great little turnaround here the last week or so. It really is starting to look like we may be out of the woods here in terms of this downtrend. We are nearing what I can say definitely has been a serious correction here, a good 50 to 70% correction in terms of the crazy run up we've had over the last few months. And I think we're really about the end of this thing, guys. So let's see how this might play out. All right. So here we have good old Bitcoin. We have some of our technical indicators that we had up here before. We have our Fibonacci retracement levels. We have a couple of downward trend lines that we've used in the past, and then we have some good old moving day averages, guys. We have the 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages. And I tend to use these indicators as guideposts to tell us what might happen in the market based upon data that we've collected over time. All right, guys, so I see this playing out in two ways. We have a bullish viewpoint and a bearish viewpoint. Now, overall, guys, general market sentiment at the moment seems to be looking up. For a while there, guys, we were getting a lot of FUD out of Asia and a lot of uncertainty out of the regulatory bodies, as a lot of you guys know. And recently, the last week or so, week and a half, some of that FUD has started to quiet down in Asia. We've heard mixed positive signs out of Washington. And honestly, guys, most professional traders had kind of been looking around at the 8,000 mark as a potential bottoming out area. And yeah, the data, guys, seems to indicate that we may be done with this downtrend. So that's the overall market sentiment right now, guys. We're looking up. And here are our two scenarios. The bullish scenario, guys, is going to look like something like this. So right now, as you guys can see, we are at right at this second big downtrend line. In fact, we came up here yesterday, touched it briefly, and came down. That basically tells me, guys, that we didn't have enough buying pressure to punch through this thing, which is okay. Because honestly, guys, we had a great little run right here. We haven't seen much of a correction, and it looks like, honestly, guys, we are consolidating. Bitcoin has been consolidating for the last few days, right around this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and in fact, as you guys can see, it seems to be finding support along the 50 and 100-day moving averages, which is significant. And this means, guys, we are going to see a burst of energy to the upside, or a small short-term mini correction here to the downside. So let's play this out. So the bullish scenario is that we can continue to consolidate until buying pressure, guys, punches through this downward trend line, and we go blasting all the way up to this 0.5 fib level towards, we're going to go towards the 13,000 area. What's most likely is going to happen is we're going to come up here, we're going to bounce off that fib level. The 0.5 fib level tends to be a fairly significant area of resistance or support, depending on. We'll do a little bounce down this way, and then we'll punch back through here up towards the 0.38 level. Excuse me. Like that. So yeah, guys. Right now we're seeing consolidation. What we want to see, guys, is we want to see good news in the markets. We want to see increased buying volume. And we want to see a nice daily candle go through this second significant downtrend line. If we can do that, there is a really good possibility, guys, we're going to go towards the 13,000 mark, or even potentially all the way up to the 14, right around the 14,400 mark. If we do that, guys, we are really, there's a good chance we may be headed towards new all-time highs. But we'll see. To be seen. So that's the bullish point of view. The bearish point of view, guys, it's going to look something like this. And you got to take this into consideration, guys. Is that if we truly are in a trend reversal, a true trend reversal, even the bearish point of view will ultimately be a very short-term correction, and then we're going to start to go towards new all-time highs regardless. It's just a matter of time. So the bearish point of view looks something like this. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a lack of buying pressure, and we're actually going to shoot down this way. We're going to shoot down this way towards this 200-day moving average. And I believe, guys, we're actually going to basically come down to this 200-day moving average, and then we're going to do something like this. The reason I think this, guys, is not only is there a 200-day moving average, but if we break out our Fibonacci retracement levels, we do a little mini retracement from basically the bottom of this downtrend up to where we were here, you guys will notice that this 200-day moving average and even this 0.78 Fibonacci level is right around the 50% mark. And that's pretty common, guys. That's a pretty common place for markets to do a correction at. So what we're going to see is we'll basically come down here. We're waiting to see which way we're going to break, either up or down. If we break down, we're probably going to come right down to here. And then we're going to bounce off that, and then we're going to make a new run at this downward trend line. For some reason, it becomes exceedingly bearish, which I think is pretty low probability at this time. We're actually going to bounce off this, and we're going to try to go this way. Oops. And then we're going to try to see if we can hold at the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That is our bearish point of view. But honestly, guys, we've been getting a nice little bump upwards. We've been getting some increased volume here. A nice big green candle right here, guys, which is a really good sign. Because honestly, guys, this is a game about probability. This is a game about volume. So if you want to know if something is sustained, if you guys want to know if an uptrend is sustained, you want to look at volume. And the fact that we have a little increase in volume compared to a lot of these other days, it's a good sign. So if I had to bet, I would put the odds on the trend continuing up towards the 0.5 fib level. It seems like we're really kind of picking up steam here. Or if the bulls give out and we need a short-term correction in this overall large trend reversal, I think we're going to come down. We're going to tap this 200-day moving average. We're going to bounce around in here. We're going to see if this is a true trend reversal, or if it's something else. But yeah, guys. So that's the scenario. That's the story. I think we're going to be heading higher, but only time will tell. All right, guys. This is Humble Trader. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel and and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace, guys.